Welcome back. No one really likes to talk about it, but many parents and kids have to deal with it. Head lice. And now a Michigan company is offering a new chemical-free way to get rid of it. Let's focus in. Joining us now, Sarah Casello-Rees from Lice Brigade and Rapunzel Lice Boutique in Ann Arbor, which is Michigan's first professional head lice treatment facility. Thanks so much for coming on the show, Sarah. I've never heard of this before. This is so interesting. First of all, tell us about the LouseBuster, which is right here.
Absolutely. The LouseBuster is the only FDA-cleared medical device for the treatment of head lice. In clinical trials published in 2007 in Journal Pediatrics, it killed 99.2% of the nits. Those are the eggs, and nothing else out there available over the counter or by prescription has such a high efficacy. Wow. So it's really changed how we treat head lice. Interesting.
How does it work?
Oh, well,
can you?
Yes. The device looks like a vacuum cleaner, but what it really is a giant blow dryer. It delivers heated, high velocity, high flow air to a set pattern around the head, and it basically desiccates the lice and the nits, and that's just a fancy word for dehydrates them. So it's similar to a blow dryer, but much higher flow rate, because everybody thinks, well, why can't I just use a blow dryer? And that won't work.
And again, as far as the benefits go, it's better to use this than the common way people get rid of head lice. And how do people get rid of head lice? Thankfully, I've never had it. How do people get rid of it?
Well, traditionally, people would go to the drugstore and they would get Rid or Nix or one of the other over-the-counter and even prescription remedies. However, head lice have been building up a resistance to these, and so they often are referred to as super lice. We see people every day who have used these preparations, which are, by the way, pesticides. They're neurotoxins. And not only do they still have the eggs in their hair, they still have live, happy little bugs crawling around. So it's a real catch-22. The parents keep applying more and more of the pesticides, and of course, the resistant lice are the ones that survive.
So I imagine it can be quite expensive.
It can. In fact, people tell me they spend hundreds of dollars on these products. Additionally, when children stay home from school, parents have to miss work. It has a huge economic impact on families.
Since we were talking about the cost, what's the cost of using the LouseBuster?
Oh, well, for the LouseBuster, it's available both in our Ann Arbor boutique, as well as our mobile. We have 2 mobile operators that service the northern suburbs of Detroit. And the cost is only $145, and you only require 1 treatment. There is an additional mileage charge if we come to your home, but it's still the $145.
Only 1 treatment with a LouseBuster and pretty much guaranteed to get rid of the...
100% guaranteed. We've done over 800 treatments since we introduced the LouseBuster last December of 2010, and we've had a 100% success rate.
How did you think to do something like this?
Well, I went through, the trauma of head lice myself when my son brought it home from kindergarten. He's currently a 4th grader, and he was like 60% of the population. He had no reaction to the louse saliva, so he did not itch or scratch his head at all. And it wasn't until I found a louse in my own hair that I checked him, and he was majorly infested. We were able to get it out of his hair because he had boy hair and a lot of combing, but we got it out. However, it was a lot more difficult getting it out of my own hair because I had no one except my husband to go through my hair. And although he gave it his best shot, it's just very hard, to go through every single strand of hair and get every little last egg. And I had it for about a year. I couldn't get rid of it. It was horrible, and it was anxiety-inducing. I mean, it was just terrible. I didn't want to give it to anybody else.
Sierra, and I hate that. We got just a few seconds left. I want to get something clear. So people have to come to the boutique to have this done?
No, well, they can come to the boutique, but we will also go to them.
You'll go to the...
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sarah, thanks so much. So interesting. And for more information about the LouseBuster and the Lice Brigade and the Rapunzel Lice Boutique, we put up a link on abc12.com.